So today I want to take another look at a content creation tool that has been saving me hours of tedious work every single week. In my previous videos, I spent way too much time messing around with different editors and performing manual clipping tasks. But this time, I want to show you exactly how Vizard effortlessly turns a long, messy video into a massive stack of ready-to-post short clips without the usual headache. Think of it like this. You drop in a full-length recording, and the smart AI instantly finds all the interesting bits, trims them, and gives you polished clips that are basically ready for social media. But it also gives you the power to tweak everything granularly, if you want to. Because that perfect balance between automation and manual control is what really sold me on this platform. So here's the scenario. I recorded a 20-minute talk where a golden retriever cameo somehow stole the entire show, which is just a classic moment. I really wanted to turn that one long, sprawling file into great TikTok and YouTube Shorts content for my channel. Normally, I would have to scrub through, mark all the timestamps, chop the clips, try to find the right punchlines, and then format each one for every platform. It ends up being super time-consuming and error-prone, leading to weird jump cuts, bad cropping, audio clipping, or a clip that ends with an awkward cough. Vizard basically automates the first pass of that heavy lifting and gives you neat, clean, export-ready bites of your content. One feature I fell in love with right away is the auto-editing of viral clips. When you upload your long video, Vizard analyzes it to detect high engagement moments, jumps, laughter, applause, speaker changes, and other moments that typically perform well. It will output a set of candidate clips with suggested in and out points and even generates the captions for you. That is the equivalent of having a smart, tireless assistant who has watched your whole recording and highlighted the 5 or 10 moments you definitely want to promote. In my test run with the dog cameo, Vizard pulled out the specific moment where the dog leaps for a frisbee, which was perfect. Now, unlike some other tools that just spit out clips and leave you with them, Vizard lets you refine those results to perfection. Say the initial cut captured the laugh, but the tail end has an awkward extra second where someone off-camera sneezes. You can adjust the trim manually to make it tighter. It is not all or nothing, which was really helpful because one of my first attempts at manual clipping left a weird jump frame in the middle of the dog jump. Vizard's automatic trims were a lot cleaner and saved me a ton of time redoing those tiny, annoying edits manually. Another thing I really like is how it extracts valuable context from the video file itself. Vizard preserves metadata and timestamps for each suggested clip, so you can always see exactly where that clip came from in the original timeline. That means you can send that specific clip directly into the in-app editor or batch schedule it with ease. It is essentially like having metadata for video clips, where everything is traceable and perfectly reproducible for your social strategy. Vizard also has a very neat auto-captioning and caption styling system. It generates captions automatically, and you can easily edit the text, the visual style, the font, and the precise timing. For short-form content, captions are absolutely critical since platforms heavily favor videos with them for accessibility and viewer engagement. The AI captioning is surprisingly accurate for casual conversational speech. It even picks up the dog-related reactions like, "Oh my god, look at him!" and timestamps them so the caption matches the visual moment perfectly. You can tweak any single phrase if it mistranscribes a word, or if you want to stylize the text differently to match your brand. Now, there are other tools out there that do parts of this, but they often lack the full suite of features Vizard provides. Kapwing is pretty popular for basic editing and is easy to use, but it can get pricey for teams and long-form bulk processing. Descript is amazing for transcript-based editing and overdubs, but it is more of a desktop assembly workflow and can feel clunky when you just want a fast batch of social clips. Pictory does automated clip generation too, but its scheduling and multi-platform management are limited, so you still have to hop between apps to post. Vizard sits in a nice sweet spot because it not only auto-detects the clips, but also handles scheduling and a content calendar in the same place. So you do not just get the clips, you get them queued, formatted, and ready for distribution across all your channels. One feature I want to show you that is actually kind of fun is the clip level editor. After Vizard auto-generates clips, you can pick a single clip and fine-tune it. For example, I had a clip where the dog chases a frisbee, but I wanted a slightly different vibe. More energetic, a tighter crop for TikTok, and a quick zoom. You can change aspect ratios with a single click, crop the frame, adjust color and exposure, and add a background blur. I even inserted overlays like stickers or emojis to spice up the content. For my dog clip, I slotted in a soccer ball sticker over the frisbee at the exact frame where the dog lunges, creating a quick visual gag. It took a couple of tries to get the timing perfect, but the in-editor tools are intuitive and fast. I even added sunglasses as a sticker and animated them to drop onto the dog's face at the right moment. If you prefer sketch-like edits, Vizard's in-editor tools let you do basic masking and graphic placement. It is not a replacement for heavy compositing apps, but it is definitely enough for those fun, quick fixes. I used it to cover an awkward hand wave at the end of one clip, and a tiny blur and a sticker did the trick nicely. For more advanced audio work, you might still use specialized software, but for 90% of social clips, Vizard's tools are more than enough. Scheduling and the content calendar are huge features. Once I had a batch of clips, I set a posting frequency, and Vizard automatically scheduled them across my channels at optimized times. You can drag and drop clips on the calendar, change captions, swap thumbnails, and preview the feed before anything goes live. No more exporting clips, uploading to each platform, and manually setting times. Vizard fully automates that workflow. This is where it really beats a lot of competitors who either lack built-in scheduling or have clunky, disjointed integrations. The AI scheduling engine even suggests the best times to post based on your past engagement, which is handy if you're not a full-time social media manager. One small caveat is that heavy teams or creators who want every tiny custom tweak might still use a dedicated editor for final polish. For some features, Vizard operates behind a paywall, which is totally fair given the level of automation and convenience you are getting. But in my experience, for creators who publish a lot of short-form content, the time saved is worth every penny. Also, unlike some cloud tools that need insane upload speeds or cause local GPU headaches, Vizard handles the heavy lifting server side. You do not need a beefy, expensive PC to get great results, just a decent internet connection. So the way I usually work now is I record the long session, upload to Vizard, let it auto-generate clips, skim and edit the best ones, style everything, and then schedule them out. I end up with a month-like queue of shorts and reels in a couple of hours, not days, which is a massive win. It has been huge for ideation and repurposing content, especially when you want multiple spins on one single moment. If you make long videos and want to turn them into short-form viral content without a crazy time sink, Vizard is absolutely worth trying. It is not a magic bullet that replaces every other app in your stack, but it is the tool that makes repurposing actually practical. Give it a shot, play with the auto-edit settings, and you will probably be amazed at how many solid clips your long videos are hiding. If you have questions about how I set up my calendar or what export presets I use for TikTok versus YouTube Shorts, drop a comment and I will walk you through my exact settings. And if you want me to demo a specific workflow, like turning a single interview into a whole month's worth of content, I will do a follow-up video. Thanks for watching, and if this was helpful, hit subscribe and like, as I will keep sharing shortcuts like this. Cheers!